What's good, it's Graphix. Thank God for another video. We are on this Modern Warfare 2 and I'm on his noggin, boy. And would you look at that, it's another AFK over here. Shoot, you already know what that means, a free kill. Now you guys know this is one of my favorite maps, Farm 18. You know I'm about to at least farm 18 of these eliminations right now. But before I do that, I definitely want to address a topic that has been controversial in the Call of Duty community, and that is skill-based matchmaking. Now I know as of recent it might have took different names like engagement-based matchmaker or something like that, but everybody know it as SBMM, so let's just keep it right there, right? Ooh, and you stay right there, baby. So what I wanted to do is talk about SBMM from a perspective of a newer player and or very casual player. And it may give some veteran players an opportunity to understand what the newer players are experiencing when they go through the skill-based matchmaking in their perspective. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is casual players and new players, they do not care. What I mean is that they are not as invested as veteran players that have been playing the game for 10 years. It doesn't matter that much to them. They're not going to care about the movement. They don't care about the guns. They don't care about how the maps are designed. They don't care about how things used to be and how things got worse or better. They don't care. They just want an experience, right? So that's what these game companies are focusing on, is giving them an experience. So if they want to say that this gameplay is more tactical, that's how they're going to play it. But oh, I can hear footsteps now. Let me just walk around and creep around, right? Not understanding why COD got popular in the first place, they're just playing the game as advertised. Some because they have no prior knowledge of how the game used to play, and some because they just want to play with their friends. Now another reason, and the reason that everyone likes about Call of Duty, at least in the Infinity Ward version of Call of Duty, is the realism, the characters, the movement, the smoke on the gun. Sometimes you need to turn it down. But the realism in the graphics is amazing, and we love this version of Call of Duty. It's the best looking Call of Duty we ever seen. And you know how these developers are nowadays. You make the game look beautiful, but it's ugly inside. You know, it got a lot of bugs and glitches and broken mechanics, but she looked good though. She looked good. So unless the game actually doesn't allow you to play it because of the glitches and the broken mechanics, it's cool because I can just play another match or just switch my strategy. What is a broken mechanic to somebody who doesn't have investment into the game to know how it was when it was balanced, or if it ever was balanced, right? So it doesn't matter. Now my next point is casual players and new players play other games other than Call of Duty. These players might be playing Fortnite, Apex, Valorant. Name any type of multiplayer game with a battle royale, they probably playing that too. So if you're a Call of Duty main and you just can't play any other game because it's not COD, those new players and casual players, they don't share that same sentiment because they get to play a variety of different games with different experiences. So they're not tied down to one experience, especially if that experience is not what it used to be. So the majority of the players are casual players, and casual players play other casual games, like Horizon Forbidden West, God of War, Ragnarok, even Stray. You know that little cat game, the cat go run around? Yeah, people be playing that. Now, there's nothing wrong with those games, but the main thing that I, as a veteran player, I like to play against other players. I like to play against another human being, and that's what makes it fun for me. Now, there's rarely games where they'll give you a CPU and it's a challenge like Elden Ring, but even with Elden Ring, you still go against bots. Now you might have a mode where you're going against other players, and that's what I would like, but I wouldn't put that much investment into a game in a community that's not popping like Call of Duty. I might have ruined myself with playing video games because I just do not like playing RPGs and story modes. Now I like to watch them. Yeah, I like to watch them, but playing it myself, with the current state of skill-based matchmaking in these games, I might have to do a playthrough, you know? Just give it a challenge or something to make it harder for myself. But with that being said, casual and new players, they actually like to play against bots, so they love modes like DMZ. And maybe they probably bought the game for the campaign and multiplayer as an afterthought. So sometimes players don't even care the fact that if skill-based matchmaking is triggered, it doesn't even bother them because they're gonna play something else. Now these game companies want to make a lot of money, right? So they understand that players that have been playing the game for years is the vocal minority. So what they're gonna do is focus on the casual players. That is the majority of the community. So if the casual players don't care about multiplayer that much and they want to put a lot of effort and time into Warzone, that's what they're going to put all their money and effort towards so they can get that dollar. So if the business model is that let Warzone be free and sell them a lot of bundles, that's what they're going to do. Me personally, I haven't bought a lot of bundles in Call of Duty. Now, if you're a veteran player and you have bought a lot of bundles, tell me in the comment section, I played the game for a long time and I bought a lot of bundles and you take the game seriously. If not, casual players will buy skins because it's cool, it's fun, I like the animation. So if you're not a content creator and you're just buying skins that look cool in your videos, casual players are just buying skins that look cool and show off in front of their friends. So if that's the target audience, casual players, why wouldn't they target them if they're going to be spending the most money on the game? I understand that. And the vocal minority of people who always critiquing the game saying that this need to change and that need to change, then we're ruining their experience for everyone else because they getting to see that other people are critiquing the game that they like so much. And then there's arguments that says that these players who complain about the game a lot just want easy lobbies so they can pub stomp. And that might create a narrative that anybody who complains about the game are just super sweaty and want to pump stuff on players that are not as good. So they say it's a skill issue. Now, speaking of skill, a lot of casual players are playing against other casual players that may be bad or slightly better, and they don't necessarily trigger the algorithm or get put into the skill-based matchmaking matrix. So all of their games are exactly the same. They don't play against a lot of players who are hopping around corners, beam you across the map, spawn killing you every 5 seconds, or they spawn killing you because you killed them and they just giving them a revenge kill by spawning them right behind you. That happens a whole lot. They play against players who don't care about their KD, that's going for knife challenges because they don't care about their KD. They're probably getting home from work and letting their kids play on the system. And sometimes the kids go AFK because they have to get their pizza rolls out the microwave. So if they're not a brand new player who just doesn't know how to play the game, they'll just stay in the bot lobbies. And if they're a casual player who actually know how to play a little bit and that skill-based matchmaking start to hit, they'll just get on Fall Guys just like I'm about to. Now that's another rage-inducing game, but it's way more casual than this. I play it on my second channel, Mr. Graphix Plays. If you guys want to check that out, the link will be in the description. So what do you guys think about the points that I made in this video? Is it things that you agree with, things that you disagree with? Leave it in the comment section below. It's important for us to realize that game companies have changed, the business model have changed. So if they're targeting more casual players because of money, we just got to deal with it, man, and find out how to play the game to have fun for us. For me, I like running around here with shotguns because I like shotguns. And a lot of people seem to don't like shotguns. I like shotguns. I like to run around. That's my play style I like, even though the game doesn't encourage it, but that's something I still enjoy. Now I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video and addressing the other issue about skill-based matchmaking that the casual players don't understand, or even some of the gripes that the veteran players in the community have towards Activision and what they've been doing. It's even some of the pro players have been complaining about, so people who are very experienced with how Call of Duty used to be and how it is now. As for me, I'm mostly like a sweaty casual, right? I can play the game casually and I can also sweat, so I'm kind of balanced with that regard, but for the most part, I do understand the perspective of both parties because I ran around here with knives before, and I also know how to play the game because I've been playing it for so long, so I do have fun with dominating some of the lobbies. Now, I didn't quite dominate this lobby, but it was a little bit of a challenge, even though I had my little shotgun, and people hitting me now. You see, he just shot me and slid like he was gonna do something. They capable. So thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the points that I made. If you can add some stuff, let me know. Put that in the comment section below too. If you're new, hit that subscribe button for more content, and I'll see y'all in the next one.